Happy Thursday. I hope you guys had a good night rest. I hope you woke up giving gratitude this morning here. Make sure you like, subscribe, definitely share the video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome here. We're going to go ahead and get our angel number in our devotion and then our energy. See what energy is surrounding you guys here. So the truth will emerge. Thoughts escape out of control, becoming obsession, taking forms of demons that causes enslavement here. You can look at this from two different perspectives here, okay? It could be psychological, um, or you can look at it spiritually here, okay? Spiritually, these powerful controlling thoughts are sometimes interrupted as a form of demonic obsession or spiritual warfare. You can have healthy versus unhealthy escapism, okay? Healthy escapism is a temporary positive break from reality, such as watching a movie or reading a book. Unhealthy or maladaptive escapism is when the escape becomes a primary chronic coping mechanism to avoid underlying issues. This avoidance prevents you from dealing with real problems, and can spiral into a cycle of addictions. Some of you guys may deal with the cycle of addictions. Relying on escapism to numb emotional pain can lead to an emotional and physical dependence. When the escape ends, the underlying issue returns, often with greater intensity. This creates a powerful drive to escape again, reinforcing the behavior and ultimately leading to a deeper state of enslavement here. Obsessive compulsive dynamics. The overwhelming nature of these thoughts mirror the intrusive and unwanted thoughts that characterize obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. Trying to suppress the obsessive thoughts, actually making them stronger. Your mind becomes a battlefield where you feel powerless against your own thinking. All right. Wow. Spiritual perspective here, demonic obsession and enslavement. Some spiritual traditions interpret overwhelming, controlling, and tormenting thoughts as a spiritual attack or demonic obsession. Demonic obsession versus possession. In some views, is an external attack that intrudes unwanted thoughts, while possession is a deeper takeover. Obsession can involve a fixed idea that you know is foreign to you, but feel powerless to reject. Some of you guys can realize that you're dealing with a spiritual trap or you're in a spiritual trap. Demonic obsession is sometimes viewed as targeting your mind. A lot of you guys could have been having a battle with your mind. The battlefield, it starts with your mind. Trying to make you sell your soul by conditioning you to seek out harmful behavior like pride or greed. It can seek to wear you down and take control, especially when you are at your weakest point. We got slavery to demons here. Some teachings suggest that when people yield to suggestion of evil, their minds can be taken over by an evil spirit, causing them to lose their own freedom of thought and will. Okay? How to regain control? Whether you are approaching this from a psychological or spiritual perspective, the path to healing involves acknowledging the patterns and seeking help. Psychological coping strategies could be mindful and meditation, cognitive behavior therapy, CBT. Break the cycle with healthy distractions. When an obsessive thought arises, engaging in an activity that requires your full attention. This could be exercise, a creative pursuit, or a conversation with a friend. Identify and address these triggers. Keep a record of situations or emotions that trigger your obsession thoughts to better anticipate and manage them. On this morning, on the morning motivation, we talked about working through emotional triggers here, okay? Moving forward here, spiritual coping strategies, reclaiming spiritual autonomy. Seek out a faith community that promotes love, acceptance, and personal growth rather than fear, guilt, or manipulation. A healthy spiritual environment welcomes honest questioning and doesn't require blind obedience. Focus on the present moment. Shift your focus from fear and worry to spiritual practices that ground you in His presence, such as prayer, meditation, or scripture. Seek deliverance ministries here. In some faith traditions, individuals who believe they are experiencing demonic obsession may seek a trained professional to perform a rite of exorcism or a prayer of deliverance. A trained professional can also help distinguish a true spiritual issue from a psychological one. A lot of people that are seeking out tarot, they have more of a psychological issue here. They want to make it seem like, oh, they're attacking me, oh, they're chasing me down, oh, this is whatever. They're dealing with a lot of anxiety, but a lot of these people need to go visit some type of psychological I don't know, place that can help them when it comes to their mental here. Okay. So, it's plenty of numbers. You can call Mental Health America, National Alliance on Mental Illnesses, Anxiety and Depression, Association of America. You got Crisis here. They got a text line here. Okay. So it's no excuse why you're not focusing on your mental health here. It's very important. Thoughts escape out of control can become obsession, taking form of demons that cause enslavement. A lot of these energies are dealing with enslavement, a spiritual trap here. All right. So let's see what our angel number is in our devotion here. You got to take what resonate, lead the rest here. All right. So our angel number this morning is 478. Your angels are encouraging you to connect with the earth. Get grounded in order to feel back on track here. Some of you guys need to get out and get grounded here. However that works for you. For some could be working out. Some of y'all could be walking the track. Whatever works for you. Okay. All right. So today is September the 4th here. Our morning devotion reads. Okay. It says, but a man named Ananias, with the consent of his wife, Sapphire, sold a piece of property with his wife's knowledge. He kept back some of the proceeds and brought only a part and laid it at the apostles' feet. Ananias, Peter asked, why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and to keep back part of the proceeds of the land? Okay, so the apostle here, Peter, okay, he went down and he was mingling with these energies here. And Ananias and Sapphire, Peter was guided to these energies. They were selling property, so they were like agents out here. They were selling property here. But they showed up with this trickster spirit, like they were giving all the proceeds, when really they were holding some back here. Crazy. You did not lie to us, but to God. Now, when Ananias heard these words, he fell down and died. So do you see how back in the day, how God was just on, honey, he was about that life out here. Not that he not now, but he's just showing more grace in this day and hour here. He lied to the Holy Spirit and he fell and died here, okay? After an intervene, okay, his wife didn't know what was going on here, okay? So after an interview of about 3 hours, his wife comes in, not knowing what has happened. Peter said to her, tell me whether you and your husband sold the land for such and such a price. And she said, yes, that was the price. Then Peter said to her, how is it that you have agreed together to put the Spirit of the Lord to the test? These energies are now putting the Spirit of the Lord to test here, okay? Immediately, she fell down and died. Okay. So first her husband came in with the lies. And then 3 hours later, she comes in with the same lie. So they had already plotted and schemed on what they were going to tell the apostle here, okay? Even though he knew the truth, even though his discernment was on 1,000, even though his intuition was correct, they still decided to come in and act like they wasn't telling the lie here. It's crazy. Acts 5, 1 through 5, verses 7 through 10, if you want to read more about that. Satan is still trying to make us stumble. Ananias and Sapphire's sin wasn't how much they gave, but that they lied to God and to his people about it. They said they're giving more than they really had, when actually they held back some for themselves here. They tried to deceive God. What's more, they ruined their testimony about their faith. Are we trying to deceive someone to make them think better of us? Sin is both knowing that we should do and not doing it, and falling to do what we know we should be doing. These are the acts of omission and commission here. Sapphire, wife of Ananias, knew her husband hadn't given the disciples all he should have, and yet she tolerated it. So it's kind of like, are you going to continue to tolerate this energy? It's like, what can you do to solve this problem here? Okay. She chose her husband's side over the truth and over God. The sin was not having saved some money for themselves, but for lying and saying that they had given it all to God when they really haven't. They put him to the test. The result from them was tragic. Nothing much comes before the Lord, nothing. Our faith step. What are you tolerating or overlooking? Is there something you should speak up about and are remaining silent? Why? Ask God what he wants you to do and take action here. All right. Wow. Okay. A lot of information this morning. A lot of information this morning here. So eat the meat, spit out the bones. You can always come back to the video and watch it here. Eat a little bit, chew on it, marinate on it, come back for more. All right. So let's see what the energy is surrounding you at this time here. All right. What is the message here for those that may be watching this video, come across this video, Divine Spirit? Give us clear and true messages and accurate messages here that resonates with this collective here. All right. So yeah, we got patience and we got envy. You got people out here that's very envious of you here because of your cornucopia, because you're blossoming in abundance at this time here. Whoever these energies are here, they're seeing that they can no longer trigger you. Whatever this emotional triggers that they were sending your way, it no longer works on you here. Yeah, you got a man holding a heart out here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we got patience. We got envy here. We got a man holding a heart, and we got door to value. So whoever you are, your value has went up here. Okay. It's something about your value is now changing. Maybe the way you view yourself, things of that nature. Maybe you're getting your chakras in alignment here. However this is resonating with you, you just got to take what resonate. It's a general message. So with this patience here, it breaks down to a number 7. So you're having this spiritual awakening here. And you got people that you could have been in partnerships with that are very envious of this here, of your spiritual awakening, of your knowledge, of the energy that you hold or you carry or you walk in, is what I'm getting here. We also have this man holding a heart here. I don't know if you got somebody here that's paying attention to you, and people could be very envious of that here. Okay. Somebody could be interested in you or something like that here. And it's like, whoever this masculine energy is here, this could be someone here that is, in hermit mode here. Okay. This could be someone that realized your value. This is definitely an emperor energy here. Okay. They're seeing that you got the victory. Whatever chaos or storm that somebody was trying to send your way, they see that you were able to overcome it, and they're very jealous of this here. Okay. Thoughts escape out of control. Okay, becoming obsession, taking form of demons that's causing enslavement here. Somebody is seeing that you're no longer enslaved. Maybe you were patient. Maybe you came up with a strategy on how to free yourself here. Maybe you ended some type of cycle with these partnerships here. It's like whatever these attachments you had going on, it's like you were able to take the mask off and break the chains here. I feel like a lot of you guys are now connecting, okay, with yourself here, tapping into your own magic here as you move forward, and it's raising your value here. You raising your vibration is raising your value, okay? Wow. Your value has went up. So everybody shouldn't be able to have access to you here. Yeah. We got adjacent possibilities here. Yeah. It's something about your creativity, your inner peace, your personal power. You having this self-confidence, self-worth, self-acceptance, and trusting and accepting your own gut feeling. You could be someone that reads a lot. You have a lot of knowledge here. Knowledge is power. You're definitely in your power. You know how to transmute. You are the true alchemist here. And you got a lot of people that's now indecisive here, not knowing what to do, okay? Because you're moving forward here. You got your angels on deck as well. And you're going into new contracts now, whoever you are. You have new spirit guides that's coming in to assist you. New angels are coming in to assist you. A lot of you guys do work with Archangel Michael here. Some of you guys will be are working with Archangel Metatron and Archangel Raphael and Archangel Uriel here. So you got to know where you're at on your path to kind of know what kind of assistance you're receiving at that time here. I hope this is making sense here. All right. So let's see here. So tell me about these triggers here, because you may be triggering a lot of people at this time here. Yeah, when I feel that I am right, I become defensive and refuse to listen to the other person's view here. So you could have some energies that are very triggered here, okay? These could be energies that's becoming very defensive with you. They refuse to listen or whatever this is here, okay? It's like they feel like their view is correct or what they're saying is right or they have all of the knowledge, but I feel like they don't have all the knowledge here, okay? Tell me about this envy here. What are they triggered about? All right, so when I'm not confident with who I am, I will act in superficial ways. So these energies that are triggered by you here, that are enslaved with this demonic energy here, these are energies that are not confident at the end of the day. They don't know who they are, okay? And these are energies that fake it till they make it or act like there's something that they're not here. Okay, one thing you do not have to do, beloved, you do not have to fake your relationship with the Most High here. You do not have to copy or try to duplicate somebody else's energy. It's free for all. At the end of the day, you have to learn how to build your own personal relationship so that if you are dealing with these thoughts, they're out of control. They're becoming obsession here. It's taking forms of demons that's causing enslavement in your life. You're needing to go to the divine for yourself here, okay? Tell me about this man holding a heart here. I don't know where this reading going, but are we going with it? Yeah, I can act resentful and distance myself from people for months without addressing the issue. So you could have had somebody that maybe you had a lot of love for. You could have triggered this energy. They could have became resentful towards you. They could have been holding a grudge against you. And because they did not deal with the root cause of why they were actually upset with you or even envious of you or even jealous of you, it took root here. And now whoever this energy is here, it's like they're enslaved by whatever this they have conjured up for you. Now they have fallen to the trap here. Tell me about this daughter value. So people could be triggered because your value has went up here. You're someone of discipline and integrity here. You're someone that have confidence here. We're not saying every day you're going to be on the mountaintop, but I am saying every day you're not going to be in the valley. When I feel insecure, I put on a false mask to hide who I really am. I feel like at one point in time, maybe you could have been triggered here. You could have been living in this false reality of who you are as an individual here. And it's like now the divine is ripping the mask off of everybody. Okay. From the pulpit to the door here. Okay. From the heavens to the hells here. There's a lot of, exposure that is being going on, that is happening at this time here. Let me get my words together. The downloads are coming so fast. I'm trying to speak it out. You will get the just here after a while. Okay. When I feel insecure, I put on a false mask to hide who I really am. So you had energies that was in your energy, or this is you, take what resonate, that was triggered because whoever you are, you know your value. Tell me about this strategy here. Some of you guys could be seeing bird feathers here. Maybe you've been finding change on the ground here. It's your ancestors definitely communicating with you and letting you know that they are with you, okay? I display codependency behaviors when I have feeling of a low self-worth. So you have people that was strategizing against you. You could be in this Empress energy here. You could be someone that's operate with divine principle. You may be someone here that's very intuitive here. You have people that was triggered by you, that was codependent on you, okay? They displayed this codependent behavior because they were feeling low and they had low self-esteem here. That didn't have anything to do with you. It had a lot to do with them, but because their thoughts, they can't escape it. It's out of control and they're so obsessed here. It's now taking forms of demons that's causing enslavement for these energies here. All right. So moving forward here, for some of you guys, you have now ended these relationships here. You're no longer connecting with people that's trying to trigger you on purpose here, is what I'm getting. You're realizing that the world is your oyster here. It's like if you are a creator, the same way you built something somewhere else, you can go somewhere else and build it, is what I'm getting. You are now looking at things from a different perspective when it comes to this world that we truly live in here. And it's because you are now stepping into leadership. You're now tapping into your inner strength here. And you're now being more confident within yourself here. Even though I am wrong, I struggle to apologize. The people that you closed out cycles with, they know that they're wrong for projecting this energy onto you. Some of these energies actually know exactly what they're doing here. And they don't care about it. But they're so deep in their ego and pride here, they just can't apologize here. All right. So if you are in that energy where you feel like you can't apologize, if you know you're wrong, you need to get out that energy ASAP before it take root. And when you want to get out of it, you're not going to be able to get out of it. God is going to turn you over to a reprobate mind here, the same way he did Ananias and Sapphire. Okay. God knows our heart. He knows our truth here. He see what's going on. You can say all day, oh, that's not me. I didn't do. God knows, he see all, beloved. He's omnipotent and he's omniscient here. So if you want to continue to attack God's chosen people that he has chosen, at the end of the day, you will be dealt with. Okay. He ain't dropping them like flies like he did in their day and time, because he's extending his grace. He's extending his mercy. He's giving you time to get your life in order here. Stop attacking people that's not attacking you. Tell me about these attachments here, because the people that you are attacking, they ain't got no skeletons in their closet here. You're attacking people that's open books here, that's not afraid to say what they mean and mean what they're saying. They're not bound. They already broke the chains here. Wow. You're attacking people that are free out here. When I feel unloved, I will emotionally detach instead of expressing my emotions. Whoever these energies are that are truly triggered, they don't know how to express their emotions here. Wow. So therefore, they got attachments here. Yeah. Whoever you are, you got adjacent possibilities. There's a lot of doors opening up for you, a lot of paths, a lot of ways that you can go, okay, on your journey here. With this adjacent possibility, you have this spiritual awakening. You're realizing that you're not stuck in one place. When my feelings of shame surface, I will avoid everyone close to me. So whoever these energies are here, these people want to project this energy because they're triggered by you. Whoever you are, once again, you are an open book. You're somebody that's realizing your own potential here. And whoever these energies that you were engaging with here, they don't. Okay? Wow. This is very strong here. So take what resonates, leave the rest here. It is a general message here. So tell me about this energy here, Divine Spirit. When I feel that I am right, I become defensive and refuse to listen to the other person's view. All right, so we got the Three of Wands here. This could be people that's in the distance. They see that your ships are coming in. Yeah, for some of you guys, these could be lovers here. Okay, partnerships here that you had to make a choice to get out of here and move forward. Yeah, you had to stop juggling the idea of should you move forward or stay dealing with these energies here. You realize that you have overcome some type of emotional blockage that was happening, and now you're able to move forward. You're getting organized now. Your light is a burden to these energies. Your new beginning is a burden to these energies. That's why they're so envious of you. Somebody here, okay, that wants to come towards you trying to be strategic, they're not showing their hand here because they could be dealing with some type of legal situation here. Yeah, with a Queen of Wands here that they were working with here. Yeah, that they're leaving out in the code. Yeah, because this is somebody here that was playing with some dark magic. They were very triggered by whoever you are here, collective, okay? They were triggered by your light here, okay? They didn't like that you had this passion, this fire, this spiritual awakening, this abundance, this wisdom, this higher consciousness here. And I feel like you got a King of Pentacles that want to come towards you in some type of way here. They know that they're going to have victory and success with you. They know it's going to be a lot of recognition here. I don't feel like this energy wants to come towards you because you're getting recognition or you got the bag out here. The King of Pentacles got their own bag out here, okay? This is someone here that is in the limelight here. For some of y'all, this could be another celebrity here. If you find yourself or call yourself to be a celebrity, okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is somebody that's coming towards you with the Two of Cups. This is somebody that broke free from whatever somebody was trying to do to them mentally. Yeah, especially when it comes to their abundance here. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, they got the bag out here. Jesus, they are... Woo. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, shit. Shorty, swing my way now. Shorty, swing my way, okay? Tell me more. Yeah, this is a star here. Whoever this King of Pentacles energy is here, male or female, is a star energy here. They were created from stardust here. Wow. Yeah, and look who's here now. The Queen of Pentacles here. So yeah, these people are jealous. They real jelly. They jelly to the motherfucker out here because you got this King of Pentacles energy here. Okay, y'all about to have a whole lot of pentacles. It's going to be a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. And when I look on this deck, I ain't using it, but I see the Ten of Pentacles out here. Shit, you about to double up on everything, whoever you are. And watch out. It pays to do the inner work, the shadow work here, beloved. We got the King and the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Star energy, with the Two of Cups energy, with the Six of Wands energy here, with the Ace of Wands. This is all new energy that is coming in. And you got people that's very envious and triggered that they're not confident enough. They had to be superficial or they had to use black magic to obtain some type of relationship or partnership here. That's what I'm getting here. They're upset with you because you don't have to do that. All you're doing is being your authentic self here. And you are attracting the law of attraction. You understand the law of attraction. Wow. So that could be a romantic relationship. That's also going to be a business relationship. You're going to be in business with this person here. You guys are going to create something very magical that's going to be able to help the masses here. Wow. I'm hearing power couple energy here. Interesting. I can act resentful and distance myself from people for months without addressing the issue. So yeah, whoever this man holding the heart, they could have been triggered by you in some type of way. This is somebody definitely from your past that you could have been hunching on, that you gave to or something like that here. Something became a burden with this energy here. What's this Six of Cups with the Ten of Wands here? Yeah, the Page of Wands, something about the path here. Yeah, there was some type of illusion that was being put out here. And with the Knight of Pentacles, when it came to some type of hard work that somebody was doing, yeah, maybe it was your hard work. Maybe you had people around you that misunderstood you. They judged you, or they judged you wrongly because they were triggered by your light, and it brought about a Tower energy. Anybody that was trying to come into your energy with any type of deception, okay, Seven of Swords energy, Eight of Swords energy, that cycle is now closing out. You have done this inner work. You're now escaping this energy here. Wow. Yeah. This is interesting here. So when I feel insecure, I put on a false mask to hide who I really am. Eight of Wands. A lot of people online do this here. They were not being authentic. They're not being their true self. They're showing up as somebody they're not. They're trying to quote things they can't even quote. It's like these energies are heartbroken because they're watching whoever you are, and they're seeing that you're not enslaved here. Your thoughts are not out of control here. Okay? You don't have demons that have you caught up here. You have dominion over these demons here. Yeah, you're standing fully in your power, and these energies are seeing it. It can be done. You don't have to be fake to make it out here. You just got to do the work. What these people in this generation don't want to do. I was doing some research last night, and I was reading about the Ethiopians, and I was like, wow, I was so interested. I'm like doing my own research. Like, I guess I read my Bible at the end of the day, but I understand that it's more to it than just that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to confuse nobody or change nobody's belief system at the end of the day, but there's so many people in this world. Somebody had to capture other things that, or share other things that the divine didn't allow the ones with the Christianity Bible to see and to notice. It was more people on the earth. Okay, so I like their perspective of how they view the Most High at the end of the day. I was like, this is interesting. So, you know, spirituality is very, very beautiful. You're whoever you are, it's like you could be someone that's non-denominational, okay? It's like you could be someone that is like God is like guiding your path. So your spiritual journey is going to be different from somebody just being a Christian or calling herself a Christian. You understand? You may like read the Ethiopia Bible and be like, wow, I resonate. They talk more about the angels. You get what I'm saying? It's like the divine or the Bible, they talk about the angels and how they were showing up. But with the Ethiopian Bible, they go into deeper depths of about the angels and how they roam the earth. And I was like, damn, I might want to change my bucket list. I might want to go travel to Ethiopia just to see, you know, what's going on. Then I went from that link to another link, and it was the same Pharaoh that was in Exodus of the Bible. His tomb is still over there, and his son, like, it was just crazy. Like, it was just so much information. I felt so full going to bed. I was like, wow, God, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm here for it. I don't know what you're doing in my life, but I'm here for it at the end of the day. And the guy that went over there, they were even talking about the Tower of Babel and how it's not even there anymore. But he went over there and he was like, this is, you know, where it stood at. And they were talking about how big it was. And they were also talking about how the angels helped at night. They had the workers working during the day, but then they had the angels working and helping at night to build this big old tower. These people wanted to reach this tower so that they can be connected with the Most High. And God saw fit to like, whoa, y'all doing too much. Y'all humans, y'all just too goddamn smart out here. Y'all some goddamn genius. Let me confuse the language so y'all can stop working on this because y'all ain't going to be able to understand each other. And it's kind of like that type of energy. If I can bring it now into our current day, it's like God is confusing the language here. It's like the way that we talk, it's a different language versus people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Clock that T. You get what I'm saying? It's a different language here. You understand? It's like God is confusing the language, not saying you're going to be going from speaking English to speaking Puerto Rican Spanish or something like that. But it's all about the vocabulary in the words here. It's like certain words you speak, certain people are going to be able to understand it, and some people are not. You understand? It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like if you understand, you get it, you know it, or something like that here. Yeah, it's like, it's so much information, and I get it. Some people do lie in it, but if you are guided to the information, it's something that you need to know, you need to obtain, that's going to help you on your journey. What if I get a mission trip and I'm going to Ethiopia? I need to know what's going on over there. What if I just even want to travel and be a tourist and go over there? You get what I'm saying? I would want to go visit the tomb. They're actually mummified, still in the tomb. They got some, who was it? Yeah, and they pinpoint, I'm all excited. They pinpointed it down to when the plagues were going on, and his mummy has the bulls on him still. Like, that is so freaking interesting to me. But moving on. So you trigger a lot of these energies here. Yeah, they feel stuck here. They were trying to come up with a strategy to tear you down, Empress. They displayed codependency behavior. This is what they wanted you to do when I feel a low self-esteem here. They wanted you to be in this low self-esteem energy, but the devil is a liar. It got blocked here. Two of Swords energy here. They wanted you to be stuck in the hangman. They wanted you to sabotage yourself, sacrifice yourself, but you are truly an earth angel. They had no idea that they were entertaining an angel that they were unaware of here. Whoever this King of Wands energy is here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. They collaborated with other people to come against you. I can't make it up. To come up against you here, knowing that you were an angel. You in alignment. Ace of Pentacles here. Wow. Yeah, this is your justice. Dang, Spirit. This is interesting. Tell me about this world here. Even though I am wrong, I struggle to apologize. Yeah. You got people that still want to rush in towards you here. This King of Swords energy here, Knight of Wands energy here, that cause confusion because they're triggered by what you're saying. They're in the Nine of Swords. This is somebody that thought they were smarter than you, better than you, more of a genius than you. Well, they're in the Five of Pentacles energy here. You were in the Five of Pentacles energy, but you closed out that cycle and you started to do your research here. Yeah. These people did not see this coming, that this work they were trying to do on you to block you, stop you, was not going to work here. You're in this Queen of Wands energy, Hierophant energy here. You're in this leadership role. You got this strength and you got the goddamn confidence. And you get to leave these people behind and you get to move on to sail the common waters here. Wow. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. When I feel unloved, I will emotionally detach instead of expressing my emotions here. So these people that's dealing with these attachments here, they see that you're operating in the overflow. And because they feel like they don't have the capacity to do that, they want to betray you for doing it here. These are people that you could have left behind here. And it's like the wheel is now turning in your favor. You're no longer attached to whatever these belief systems are, whatever this outdated, whatever stuff this is here, okay? Whoever you are, you're non-traditional here. You take, like, it's, how can I explain it? It's like you take bits and pieces and you put it together and you use the information that helps you on your journey. The way that my mom grew up in Baptist, it's like, yeah, I see where she's coming from. But my thing, I don't like when the presence of God begins to move freely. I don't like how they would shut it down. The anointing is flowing. It's the anointing that destroys the yokes here. So it's like when God is moving, these are energies that want to come in and try to suppress the energy when it's a no-go. Whenever I get into a zone or get into the flow, when it comes to my platform, the attacks intensify. You hear me? If you've been rocking with me for a minute, you see it. You understand? I talk about it. I don't keep shit to myself anymore. Fuck that. They abusing me. They attacking me. They coming for me. They're doing weird shit to me. Okay? I voice it. I express myself at the end of the day because I guarantee I'm not the only one dealing with it. Other good readers are being attacked at the end of the day here. Moving forward here. So we got adjacent possibilities here. When my feelings of shame surface, I will avoid everyone close to me. There's a Queen of Swords energy, a King of Cups energy here that you could have been given to here. Yeah, they don't like your independence. They don't like that you're doing it on your own here. When my feelings of shame surface, I will avoid everyone close to me. This could be people that avoided you in some type of way here. They see that you're receiving reciprocity here. And these energies are in the distance watching 9 of Wands, 4 Cups, and some type of deep regret. Because whatever you do, whatever you say, whatever you're saying, it's like these people are truly triggered here. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles with this Knight of Cups here, the Devil energy and the Justice. You're now listening to your intuition about these offers that's coming in for you here, and you're jumping down the rabbit hole here, and you are finding your truth as you move on your journey here. You said real talk, so sad when you're doing work for the Most High. Absolutely. So you guys are very magical, very unique, and you're realizing this and you're embracing this energy. Period. So let's keep going here. So your light is a burden to these energies here. You already know that these people are very envious of y'all. Okay? Y'all got that already. And it's because their thoughts are escaping out of control, becoming obsession, taking form of demons that's causing enslavement for these energies here. A lot of these energies wanted to have this tug of war about a soulmate connection that was coming in for you. They feel like they're stronger than you, but the proof is in the pudding. These energies are not stronger than you here. We got the angel number 55. There's a major shift that's taking place in your finances. In a state of abundance, know that opportunities to soar are coming your way. This is what these energies are envious of, because you're making way, you're releasing old energy, you're ushering in this new energy, and it's making space and making room for new energy to come in for you, to elevate you. Major shifts are taking place subconsciously here. We got angel number 811. Your path is opening up. Everything is in perfect alignment for your dreams to become a reality. With whoever you are, while you're on your journey here, you're going to be in a soulmate partnership here. That's a part of your package deal here. Angel number 94. Your angel messages are coming through your intuition at this time. Trust what you're feeling here. They try to control your destiny. But angel number 978 say your dharma, your path of righteousness is unfolding exactly. Take one step at a time to happiness. It's awaiting for you here. Let it all work out for you here. You're no longer trying to force anything or any of that is what I'm getting. You're just allowing the divine to work these things out. You're praying about it and you're moving on with your life and pivoting your energy and focusing more on things that you can control versus what you can't control here. You change your mind, you change your thoughts, you change your life here. Wow. So your light is a burden to these energies. Don't try to control things. It will take you further away from your inner wisdom. Calm down and listen to your heart, and your subconscious is always working towards your best interest here. These energies don't like that. You're not trying to take control of nothing, really. You're just trying to live out your destiny, live out your life, do what you need to do here, okay? Because we all got an expiration date here. Let your dreams shift and reshape, just like your life shift and shape every day. Ask yourself every morning, am I shaping my life the way I want it to be? This person is very envious of you because whoever you are, you're reshaping or shifting things in your life the way that you want it. You're living the life that you want to live. You're not following tradition and what people say you need to do. Oh, don't look at that Ethiopian Bible. They're lying in here. They're telling lies. They're just trying to make money. You got to figure it out on your own here, beloved. That's like somebody going to a restaurant, a nice steakhouse, and they just opened up. And you looking at some of the reviews, and some of the reviews is like, oh, nah, the steak wasn't seasoned well. It was nasty. They took a long time to bring the order. But then you got other comments that say, man, they steak is fire. I got a medium well, and it was right. Nah, it was, you got to go check it out. You get what I'm saying? Are you just going to go off of the 10 comments that say good things about the restaurant, or you're going to go off the 2 that say that it was shit? Okay. It's like, I'm going to go try it out for myself and then I'll leave a comment. It's like that type of energy here. It's like you're now on your own journey. Your journey is not for other people. It's your journey. So however you arrive to the destination, these people are just on your path to assist you so you can learn lessons. And that's it, beloved. Be curious in your life every day. React with interest to everything new presented to you. Curiosity will open your mind of new possibilities. Because you are now in this energy of curiosity here, it's like the divine is guiding you, okay? God is not going to lead you astray at the end of the day. So, people are going to have their opinions, but it doesn't really matter, if that makes any sense here. So whatever this tug of war about a soulmate relationship is, you can have a soulmate relationship not only with a love partner, okay? So you're curious. You're about to venture out here. Some of you guys are going to be traveling. You're going to be getting your passport, getting your real ID. You're going to be taking the steps you need to take, finding a travel agent here so you can get this trip going. Y'all going to be traveling here. It's more on the other side is what I just heard here. Like I seen, what was that? Where did they move to? Thailand. I seen one girl on, I think it was on TikTok, and she was talking about Thailand, and she's like, it's a bunch of roaches here, it's a bunch of rats, da 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 da. And then I seen another video where somebody else lives in Thailand. They like, man, it's beautiful. I got the ocean right here. My rent is good. I was able to do this and do that. Everything's cheap. And it's like, so are you going to go off of that one person that say is roaches and rats there? Are you going to go off the multiple people you see that they're showing that the view is beautiful? Everybody experience is going to be different. When I went to Nigeria, like people was like, why would you want to go there? They're poor over there. Man, when I got there, they had some beautiful islands. The beach was beautiful. I was looking out. The boat wasn't going at that time because the waves of the water had broke one of the mountains or something. I was out. So for safety reasons, and not only that, when I was over there were real live pirates in boats. And the individual was like, girl, you better get over here before they take you. And I'm just like, wow, they were really, take me. They like, yeah, they're real pirates. They had guns in the boat and everything on the sea. I was like, wow. So at the end of the day, if I would have listened to what everybody was saying about how the view is over there, I wouldn't have never traveled ×2. So a lot of times you got to get out on your own to see what's going on, beloved. You can't just always go off of somebody else's opinion. I hope this is making sense, y'all. They feel like they're stronger than you. But whoever you are, you change your thoughts and now you're changing your life. It takes courage to pursue your dreams. It takes courage to be who you are, to be what feels right. It takes courage to face the fears that have the power to hold you back. Be brave, and the world will be yours here. Wow. Major shifts are taking place in your finances and state of abundance. You don't need to explain or justify what you know to be true in your heart. Your journey, enjoy every fabulous moment of it here. Exactly what I'm saying. It's your journey. If you want to go to Dubai, you want to go to Nigeria, you want to go to Haiti, you want to go to those places, go. Do your research, of course. Make sure it ain't no goddamn war going on. Make sure it ain't no weird shit going on. But at the end of the day, get with a tourist. Go in a group if you can. They got, like, I was looking on the marketplace, and they have a yoga brunch at the winery, the city winery. Okay, on Sunday, I was like, damn, I want to go to that. Like, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be other people that's going to be there. Okay, not only that, business part, because my mind is always on my business, so I can expand. That's an opportunity to present my new product that I'm working on in the background here, where I have different people at the end of the day that I'm going to be connecting with, networking with here, versus people that I network on YouTube or TikTok or Patreon or whatever else I got going on in the background. Does that make sense here? So getting out more is going to help you on your journey. As we stated before, some of this stuff that people are dealing with, it doesn't have nothing to do with tarot. It's more on a psychological point, and they need to go see somebody and talk to somebody or even get on some type of medication here until they're strong enough to deal with whatever these urges are that somebody could be encountering at this time. Your path is opening up. Everything is in perfect alignment for your dreams to become a reality. This moment is the foundation for all future moments. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibility here. There are new possibilities coming in, but you got to take the leap of faith. We can't take the leap of faith for you. Your angel messages are coming through your intuition at this time, trust what you're feeling. We attract what we are. Therefore, dreaming is a journey within. What inner beliefs are still restricting you? That's what I'm saying. What inner beliefs are still restricting you, putting you down, and making excuses that hold you back from your dreams here? I ain't got enough money. That could be one excuse. Is it really money that's holding you back? Or can you use what you have until you get where you're going? It's that type of energy here. They try to control your destiny. These energies are viewing and seeing that they cannot control your destiny here. Say thank you to others as often as you can. Thank you, haters, for trying to control my destiny. So thank you to life. Say thank you to yourself. Gratitude allows you to trust life, and trust is the foundation for dreams to come true. You are now trusting in yourself here. You trust in the path, that the way that divine is guiding you. It's not going to be the same as everybody else here. Your dharma, your path of righteousness is unfolding exactly, okay, excitedly here. Take one step at a time, happiness await. Instead of making excuses and telling yourself why you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, what if it is possible? That's when people get scared. What if it does work out? What if that business do take off? What if that idea does take off? A lot of you guys are meant to be millionaires here. You are a genius. If if this was your last day alive, what would you do differently? You still have the chance to do things differently here. So, we see that these energies are not going to do things differently, but whoever you are, you do have the opportunity to do things differently here. We're supposed to be doing greater things than what the disciples did here. Wow. So if this is resonating with you guys here, can I get some fall festivities in my chat here? If this is resonating with you so far, can I get some fall festivities in my chat here? You can drop some pumpkins. You can drop some leaves here, okay? We are gearing up for this harvest full moon energy here. We also got a lunar eclipse that's coming through as well. All right, so we got no currents too strong, find solid ground here. So yeah, whatever these energies were projecting towards you and sending your way, it's a no. Spotted reputation going bad, rotten ideas, it's a no. Okay, these energies are now receiving no's. You can't fake it now. What glitter isn't gold? They cannot fake it till they make it. By just watching you and trying to take notes on you, trying to quote what you quote or say what you say, you will notice people don't sound right. If it's not theirs, the energy is not theirs, it's not going to sound right. Yeah, you got a yes here. Uplift your spirit, easy to do light work. So whoever you are, you're uplifting your spirit. It's easy for you to do light work because you're doing the work in the background. And we got no. Barriers too strong, access denied. These energies, access is now being denied here. They don't have the key. They don't have it. It's being denied. It's a no. They don't have the energy, okay, the strength, the power, none of that to try to block your destiny here, which you've been called to do. Yeah, yes. Make a splash, deep dive, flowing easily in your life. Things are now flowing easily in your life. There's no more blockages here for some of you guys. We got is just forked up. A real time in the behind. These people are getting no's here. They know they forked up here. They forked up here, bro. By coming for you. Yeah, it's a no. Stuck inside your head, brain freeze, overthink. These energies are bound here. Wow. They are so bound here. And you guys are gaining clarity of this behavior and why these energies behave the way they behave here. You're not going crazy. You see it for what it is. Moving forward here. Be working on my closing here. So yeah, somebody's dealing with bad health. That's a false person here. These energies are being exposed here. They're dealing with sickness here. They're being exposed. False energy here. Yeah, because you're the privileged lady. They want to be like you, or you the privileged man. Yeah, because you're bringing change here. A lot of people have seen whoever you are, beloved, you have went through a major transformation here. It's like God is using you as an example here that it can be done. So whoever you are, you're bringing change here. Just by you showing up on your job, beloved, is bringing change. Just by you smiling, bring change. And now these people are concerned here in the distance because they can no longer steal from you. If these were people that were stealing your ideas, you done moved on to a new idea. It's like these people are always going to be a day late, okay? Whatever this is that they've been trying to steal, if it's a message here, your messages here, they a day late. God is now moving you to something else here. Wow. Yep. Because you hold the gift here. They want to have your gift or make it seem like they have a gift, but the proof is in the pudding. A lot of these energies are not gifted here. They're just copycat energies. All right. So I do hope something was said to give you some type of clarity and understanding here that you're not going crazy. Okay. Whoever you are here. Thoughts escape out of control, becoming obsession, taking forms of demons that causes enslavement here. A lot of these energies are dealing with enslavement here. The devil can definitely quote the word of God here, okay? It's the anointing that destroys the yoke here. It's like the same person can say the same thing, but it's different when it comes from the person that's anointed to say it and do it. Is that making sense here? That's like when I was in church, in my Pentecostal church, and I would get the mic. I'm rocking the whole building. You hear me? And somebody before me would go, they're like, I just want to thank God for what he's doing in my life. And, you know, I thank him for waking me up this morning. And I get the mic. I'm like, praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. You better watch out. The devil is defeated. God is exalted. And Jesus Christ is Lord. Everybody like, go ahead. And I say it again. The devil has been defeated. God is exalted. And Jesus Christ is Lord. And everybody like, oh, that shouting music, come on. People get to breaking free. You hear me? They get to breaking free, beloved. Don't let these people keep you quiet here, beloved. God has activated your throat chakra here, okay? He has activated your throat chakra so you can speak your truth here and move forward with your life here. He got bigger and better things here for you, all right? So I'm going to be closing this thing out here because I get excited when I get to talking about all this good stuff here. I love what I do. Okay, it just comes naturally here. All right, it's not nothing forced or any of that. So closing out this reading here, I appreciate you guys for being here, hitting my like button here. I appreciate that. It says, own your time, and give it meaning. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let your time pass you by here, beloved. Explore the possibilities here. The healing must be completed before your life can transform. Don't give up because something did not work out right away. You're stepping into a brand new chapter. Ashe? Ashe. No. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ashe.